also have a comment. Just that yesterday your party announced that it will vote against the bill C-49. Defeating this bill confirms that Canada will not sidestep on its international obligation to protect refugees, and it defends Canadian Charter of Rights. And as Tom Canadian, I'd like to thank you for your party's stand on that. My second question is actually to deal with the similar issue what we face back in Sri Lanka. We saw in 2009 there's over 40,000 civilians massacred, and there's an international call for investigation to carry forward. And Tamil Canadians are calling for independence inquiry into that by the UN. And what's your party stand on that?
Thank you. The Tamil community in Sri Lanka went through a nightmare. There's no question about it. I was in Sri Lanka once, only once. Our foreign affairs critic Bob Ray tried to get into Sri Lanka to engage in dialogue, was turned back. I think there's no question that an international UN-mandated investigation of the tragedy in Sri Lanka is a good idea. I think it will safeguard and defend and enhance human rights in Sri Lanka, so of course we support it. And I thank you also for your support on C-49. C-49 is a bill put in by the Conservative government that would impose mandatory detention for designated categories of refugees who arrive in Canada. Detain them for up to 1 year. I am as concerned about human smuggling as anybody. I think everybody in this room wants a fair refugee system, does not want it abused, and hates human smuggling. But you can't fix it with the mandatory detention of the victims. Go after the boat owners. Be tough on the boat owners. Be tough on the crews. Be tough on the snakeheads, as they call them, who organize this terrible trade. But don't violate the Canadian Charter with mandatory imprisonment of people who arrive. I just think that's not right. That's not the Canadian way. So we've said, go back and come back to us with a bill that actually addresses the problem, and we will support you. So that's where we are on C-49. Thank you for the question.